Going on YouTube, Cloverbells here back with another Scarlet Violet video, and today we're going to be showcasing the third place team from the Baltimore Regionals. It was a team made by Sunoru, and it is a Grimmsnarl team, and you know how we feel about Grimmsnarl on this channel. It is our second favorite Pokemon, you know, behind Celesteela, whom they are also very much a fan of, so we have a lot of commonalities just in terms of Pokemon we like. And I really wanted to showcase this team because I like how it functions just based off of, you know, the tools that it has and the bulk that the team has in general. So you know what you're getting with the screens, but then you have redirection support, you know, with this Volcarona set. And I wanted to use this Volcarona set too because we already know the stuff with Quiver Dance, and then the grass move, Giga Drain, and a fire move, whether it be Fiery Dance or Heat Wave. But look at this Volcarona set here. It's a Covert Cloak support set where it's Struggle Bug, Rage Powder, Will-O-Wisp, and then the Nuke with Overheat. So I like that a lot. And I want to try and at least feature it just so that I can show you guys there's other ways of playing Pokemon that are otherwise standard, but it all depends on the team that they're on. So in this case, Volcarona is not the offensive sweeper, but in this case, it is a defensive support option that you can use for your options here. So the Annihilape also has bulk up here with the safety goggles. You get to ignore Amoongus, which is important. The Ursaluna standard set there, you know, with the two ground moves and Facade. Gholdengo is a spec set with Power Gem instead of something like Thunderbolt. Still fine. And then the Porygon, Tera Ghost Shadow Ball is something that I'm kind of laughing at there. So, you know, Ghost Tera does a couple things. Again, the fighting moves that are rising and fighting types in general, that gets whiffed with your Tera Ghost. And then at the same time, that boosts your Shadow Ball damage. And then you win against stuff like Dragapult and, you know, other Gholdengos for that matter if you have your Trick Room up. And then, of course, you always have the Tri-Attacks hacks that you can always count on in certain games. And then, by the way, this is a Trace Porygon. So if you can get a very nice and timely Trace, that can work in your favor depending on the case, right? So anyway, but other than that, you can always do Porygon Trick Room, you know, into Ursaluna. You have the screen support to make sure Porygon is able to survive and set up said Trick Room. At the same time, you have Annihilape that you can set up bulk up and light screen turn one. You can even do it like that. You can redirect with the Volcarona and help the Annihilape set up. So you can even do like Rage Powder, bulk up, Rage Powder, Trick Room, lots of different cases. But all in all, in the end games, you can have Gholdengo clean up and sweep, or you can start with Gholdengo and sweep early and then finish things off with your back-end mons, whether it be the Annihilape or Ursaluna. Alright, and then Volcarona, again, like we said, it just comes in and supports just like Grimmsnarl here. You know, just makes the team bulky and allows it to do what it needs to do in terms of setup. Alright, so hopefully we can get some cool wins with this Grimmsnarl's team here. I'm not even sure what to really call it. It's just a bunch of really good bulky mons. But yeah, without wasting any further time, let's just go straight into the ranked battles. Okay, we have Sneasler, Hydreigon stuff. Okay. And then, of course, the Archaludon, Pelipper, Rain Core with Basculegion, Amoongus. So we've got a Rain Core with a Sneasler, which is likely Focus Sash. And then a Hydreigon, probably the crit set. So that means your Pelipper might be Covert Cloak. Okay. How do we want to start this? I do like Grimmsnarl. It's not bad at all. I want to check something here. Yeah, this is tricky. I also like the P2. The fact that I have Shadow Ball on the P2 helps a lot. But there is that thing over there, the Sneasler. This might be... I think I'm going to just do like Grimmsnarl stuff. And I could even start with Gholdengo here. We do have Terra Dragon, which is kind of nice. Actually, you know what I can do? Nah, I'll do it like this. Okay, and then in the back we can go with the P2, and then I'll go with the Ursaluna. I think this is okay. It's a little tricky. I kind of want to bring the Volcarona, but it's not quite the set for it. So we'll see how he decides to lead it. I'm just looking at the Sneasler there, right? So, but if I can get up my screens, then I think I can be in a decent spot. Depends on how he leads this. All right. Okay, so it's just Hydreigon, Pelipper, Jess. Right, so this is pretty good in the fact that we have our Grimmsnarl. We can almost maybe force into Tera immediately. And then ideally, I can be aggressive here, try that, and then I can also technically protect here, just so that I can see what he wants to try and do. Yeah, so he commits to Tera, right off the bat, turn 1. So let's see if this is maybe Tera Steel. Should be Tera Steel, ideally. It's Tera Water. Okay, that's still fine, because we can still get a Spirit Break off. And let's see if he even went for the Hurricane onto the Annihilape here. Generally very curious. Oh, it's Surf. Wait, what? Oh, we're playing the Global Challenge. We're playing the Global Challenge. What is this? Alright, Surf in the Rain. Oh, that's a lot of damage. He crit his own Pelipper, which is kind of funny. Okay, so it's Citrus Berry. Wait, no, it's not. What is this? Pitaya Berry. Oh my goodness. And we're going with the Fling. Oh, it failed. What is this nonsense? Alright, decent chip into the Annihilape. I mean, the Hydreigon. So now I can still technically get up my screens here. Okay. Yeah, that's quite funny. The light screen can go up. And I don't know, maybe... I mean, I don't think he clicked Surf again. I think I want to just click Drain Punch into this. We're faster than this Pelipper anyway. I can even Rage Fist, but I think I just want to Drain Punch the slot. You can't tear anymore. Okay, protects, so I can still get up my light screen. I think this is just another Surf. That's what it looks like. Okay. And if that's the case, then I can always go into the Porygon. I can start clicking other things too. Alright, so it's just more Surf. Alright, but how much damage is this really doing? I could have even Drain Punched the Hydreigon here, but I just want to make it so that, again... Alright, so he gets rid of the Grimmsnarl, which is, again, still fine. I got up my screens, so still okay. Alright, and now we can go into this guy here. Alright, so now I can do the P2 stuff. Alright, so we traced Drizzle, which is kind of funny. I can try attack technically. I can also set up the Trick Room against the Archaludon and bring in the other thing. So there's a lot of things I can do. I just want to try and get off a try attack here. And again, still click Drain Punch. Maybe let the Pelipper die. Maybe, actually, let me try this. I'm going to just go try attack into this slot. And just click Drain Punch over here. See what this does. Yeah, yes, this. Oh, if this is Archaludon. Alright, he's in for it. Is this Archaludon? Oh, it's a... Oh, no. Okay, this might be Archaludon now. Okay. What is it? Oh, it's the Sneasler. Alright, so he didn't bring the Archaludon. Alright, so we just whiffed our Drain Punch. Good swap there. He kept the Basculegion in the back. Try attack comes out into the Sneasler. A little bit of chip. We got a para. That's great. That's pretty good. Okay, but this thing in the rain is not good. 2 turns of rain left, ideally. We do have access to Shadow Ball, which is very nice for me, which I kind of want to do. Okay. And we still have Bulk Up in front of all of this, so we can also go for that. So I can just do this, but how does he want to do this? I don't think he... Does he know that I have this... Alright, we're going to go Shadow Ball over here, try that. And I will go for... I think I want to Bulk Up, actually. Let me try. Alright, so this is our P2 Terastallization. A little risky, but I still think it's worth it. Just because we are, like, somewhat behind. Okay. Let's see if he goes for, like, Fake Out or something. Okay, he protects the Basculegion. So, again, he's trying to, like, solid up his own race. So there's my Bulk Up here. It depends on what this Sneasler decides to do, if it's Dire Claw or whatnot. Okay, so he went for the close combat into the P2. So that's very good for us, right? Okay, but now he sees the Shadow Ball tech, and now things get a little bit more interesting. Okay, but 1 turn of rain left. So, what I want to do is... The tricky part is he can click the last respects now, and that's not good. But I can also swap into you, the Ursaluna, and potentially do something. That could be worth it. Do I have to make that play though? This is a tricky one. I'm not sure. Okay, let's still do it anyway. And I will Drain Punch this slot. Let's see if this is actually worth it. Okay, he does swap. Alright, so what takes the Shadow Ball now? Is it Pelipper or is it the other thing? Okay, it's Pelipper. So that means no more rain, ideally. The Sneasler doesn't die, which is not good for me. I probably should have just Rage Fist. I don't know why. Drain Punch. Okay. It's Dire Claw. Alright, a little bit of damage. And he also gets a Para. Alright, so now this is where Trick Room might be pretty good. Alright, but we Shadow Ball. And now, no more quote-unquote rain, ideally, for this guy. And we get a crit, you know. The unnecessary crit. So Hydreigon is in. Ideally, the rain stops. This is still okay. We have Light Screen also. But this is all like physical attackers. So there's the Hydreigon. Alright, so here's what I want to do. I want to just go into the Ursaluna now. I want to try and go for the Trick Room. So let me do that first. And then I will just click Drain Punch again. But it's a tough swap too. I think I want to just Rage Fist this thing. See what happens. I don't think he can kill both. Alright, so we outspeed, which is great. So we get to pick up this thing. The Sneasler dies. What does the Hydreigon decide to do? Okay. Oh, it is Snarl. Oh, that's fine. Well, that's great for me. I don't know why you're snarling the Annihilate. Thank you for the Defiant boost. Excuse me? Oh, I can't move. I'm Para. That's so unfortunate. Alright. But my Annihilate is faster than everything that he's got, so that's good. Alright. So that should outspeed the Basculegion. So, and in reality, I just want to do this. I just want to click this, and I just want to click Rage Fist. He might even just protect. So here's what I'm also thinking. We try attack this, and then we still Rage Fist this. This is what I'm thinking. Yeah, see, now we just KO it. No rain for you, no speed. Alright, so this is nice. We're in the driver's seat here, I think. So he gave me a +2. There's another Snarl. Are you Specs? Is this thing Specs? Okay, special attack dropping, it just raising my attack even more. So now we just essentially KO him. Alright, and then we get off the free Tri Attack. Pretty good damage there. No. And now I can probably try for the Trick Room. But I don't think it's going to matter a whole lot. I'm just going to click Recover here, and I'm just going to pop him with the Drain Punch, and that's it. We're faster. Yeah, that's it. Wow, okay. So, in reality, did I need the Grimmsnarl? Maybe. It forced out the switch, which is what I wanted. And then we got the Para on the Sneasler, which really helped a lot. And couldn't really break the P2, and that timely Tera Ghost made him whiff the fighting move, so that was really good for me. But good swap on him into his own Ghost type. Again? This is the same thing. Almost the same thing. This is more standard. Now we have an Incin over here, along with the same four. Right? Pelipper, Archaludon, Basculegion, Amoongus. Now we have Gholdengo instead of a Sneasler as well. Okay. So no Hydreigon. We have Incin. See how we want to play this. I think I want to just also do the same thing, like just lead Grimmsnarl and bring this guy. Okay. And then in the late game stages, okay, bring in the P2 and then bring in the Ursaluna. Like, I see no reason why I can't do this. I don't want to bring the Gholdengo into something like this. All right, so we'll let it play like that. Okay, if it's Pelipper, Archaludon, cool. We'll figure it out. If it's Pelipper, Incin, we'll figure it out. If it's Amoongus Gholdengo, I have Taunt. So this is also why I wanted to bring the Grimmsnarl here. But we'll see what he decides to do. Okay, show me the Amoongus. What is this? Pelipper and the Basculegion. Oh my goodness. What are we doing? So I want to click Light Screen, and I also want to click Bulk Up. However, I think Reflect is a little bit more important. And I want... Do I die to the double up, right? So I think I still click Reflect either way, and let me click Protect at the end of the day. Let me try this. Then we click Light Screen next turn. Depends if he wants to try and hit the Grimmsnarl or if he switches. Oh, we're already forcing a Terastallization. Okay, so he's afraid of his Ghost typing. Alright, what are we changing into? So that means no Tera for the Archaludon later. It is just straight Tera Water. This guy is going for violence. Glad I clicked Reflect first. That's the main thing. Protect Annihilape here. So, alright, Reflect comes out. So, reducing my, physical damage here, and it is Wave Crash into the protected Annihilape slot. So that's good. I can't Tera Fire that thing for sure. And there is a Weather Ball also going into the Annihilape slot. Okay, we're definitely not tearing this thing. Alright, now, what I can do is I can click Light Screen now. This would be fine. And I really want to click Drain Punch now into this because I can, which is going to help me a lot. So I'm going to do it. And let's see. I should outspeed that Pelipper. So the main thing is just to survive the Wave Crash initially. Okay, and then the question is, do I live the Weather Ball afterwards? So now he's thinking, because he's gonna outspeed me, right? So I'm gonna take a lot of damage. I have some bulk, I don't have a lot. So the question is, with Reflect, do I live this? Ah, he swapped, he chickened out. What is this? Is it Gholdengo? Tell me it's Gholdengo. Archaludon, Drain Punch into that. Light Screen comes out. Okay. So this is a free Drain Punch. I don't know what he was doing. Alright, that's more than half. Okay. He gets a defense boost. And it is a raw Hurricane. It's gonna hurt. Oh, that did way too much, actually. Okay, that actually did way too much. Alright, so let me Spirit Break this thing. And I can technically just Drain Punch again. Because he can't do... Now, okay, here's the other thing that I can also consider. He might switch back into that fish. Let's see. Does he switch back into the fish? That's what I want to see and try and bait out. And then he maybe just Hurricanes with the Pelipper, right? Let me scout this. Ah, he stays in. Okay, so what I could have just potentially... But again, it won't do as much damage. So we lived that. Alright, and he goes Weather Ball into the Annihilape again. So now we get off a free Spirit Break. Ideally, he's also technically stalling out my screens. But Spirit Break does come out here. A little bit of chip. Okay, that's good chip, technically. And how much turn of weather? He only has 2 turns of rain left. So I'm gonna keep trying to pin this slot here. Maybe now is when he goes for the move, right? Do I click Rage Fist? Do I click Drain? How many turns of weather, actually? Let me see this. 2 turns. I think I might live again. It's also a tough call. Let me go into the P2 now. Let me see if this works. And then I also want to just simply Rage Fist, but I also want to get some health back. So I'm going to try it this way. My P2 is going to take some damage. Okay. Retrace Drizzle. Alright, again for the second grade. Alright, Drain Punch. Again, withering down this Archaludon, ideally. Alright, I don't know if I live... I should be able to live a Weather Ball now. Again, another stamina boost. but this is still okay. Flash Cannon comes out. We have the light screen. We're still fine. Alright, and it is a Hurricane. Do I live this? Oh, I barely live. Oh my goodness. Alright, so now 1 turn of rain left, right? So this is where things get interesting. So now what I want to do is I can simply just try attack. I can also Shadow Ball this guy. And that might kill. I want to say it does, and if he switches out then it'll be fine. And then I also want to just Rage Fist over this thing. Let's see if this works. He might have to swap the Pelipper here. That's what I'm thinking. But let's see. He might even just click Protect. But this Archaludon is in an interesting spot, because he doesn't have any Tailwind on him. And I didn't click Trick Room yet. So let's see. I'm calling the swap here. But to where? Okay. He's swapping the Pelipper, right? He wants to preserve his rain. Okay. Basculegion. This makes me think I should have just clicked Drain Punch in that slot. But yeah, that's a lot of damage still. It is Flash Cannon into the P2 again. But at least we get to Shadow Ball this thing. This should take it out. Oh, it lives! Oh, that's bad. Oh, no. Wow, he still lived? I thought that would really KO. Now we're in trouble. Oh, no. Yikes. I really thought that would KO. Alright, now we have the Trick Room. But I don't know if I live now. That's the problem. I might have to just simply Protect. And try and get it. Oh, yeah, this is not great. How do I want to try this? I still think I want to try the Trick Room idea. And let me Protect this turn, just in case. Okay, he swaps it. Yeah, this is going into Pelipper. Question is, yeah, so should I have Protected? Then at least he can only technically kill 1. I still have Reflect Up. So the question is, do I survive the Wave Crash? Yeah, I shouldn't have Protected this slot. This is wrong. Yeah. I don't think P2 lives this. Yeah, that was incorrect by me. I should have just attacked with the Annihilape slot, and then we would have just won. But he does kill himself to Recoil. Oh, he lives too. Oh, that's even worse. So he's living by everything. Yeah, no, that was the turn that threw me the game. Unfortunate. Yeah, because I even knew he would swap it, right? He needs his rain back. He can only kill 1. I should have just finished the job with the Annihilape here. And then even with the Archaludon coming in, I think Ursaluna would have been just fine. But now we have to do some interesting stuff here. So we do have Terra Fairy available. And I don't really know. I think I have to preserve the Annihilape. This is not good. Alright, so here's what we'll do. We'll click... We can't click Earthquake. We're going to have to click Facade into this slot. And I'm going to just swap you out into the Grimmsnarl. Yeah, this is the only thing I can do. If I were him, I would just... Maybe he wants to target this slot thinking like the Ursaluna just protects, or maybe just be aggressive. But this is a hard read at this point. But we'll see. Alright. So we're going to Terra the Ursaluna here, just to get rid of my water weakness. But again, I have no Trick Room, so I also still have to survive Flash Cannon. Alright. Wave Crash into what looks like the Ursaluna slot. So once again, he ignores the Annihilape. I do live. Alright. And looks like he does kill himself. Alright, so then actually, depends on where this Pelipper attack goes, I might be able to live. Alright, if it is... Okay, so that's going into the Grimmsnarl slot. So that means some Facade... Oh, we live, actually. Grimmsnarl looking pretty good. Facade into a chipped Pelipper that still lives. Everything living on his side to like 1 HP. Good counts for him. That's bad, because then I would have had maybe a decent chance here. But my Annihilape does outspeed his Archaludon, and it's very low. So, all things... That's the problem here. is that I don't outspeed anything. Oh wait, he still had another Pokemon. Oh no, yeah, no, we lose. Alright, I'm just gonna scoop this one. Yeah, I totally forgot that he still had one more. Okay, so he had Gholdengo. So that was my fault. The turn where I protected the monkey was where I lost the game. Yo, this is 3 in a row. It's just a variance. It's just a variance. Like, come on. It's been a while since this has happened. Is it really just all Archaludon rain? Oh my god. He's got Garchomp this time. This is where Will-O-Wisp could really help me. Yeah. What the... And this is also somewhat where Bulk Up can help me too. But again, I kind of want to just do like Grimmsnarl screens and just the same thing. And maybe even let P2 be the carry. I don't even let. Alright, so maybe I just start with this and start chipping him. Right? Ideally. Just do something like this. I could even start with like the Gholdengo here. And just do like Shadow Ball shenanigans. I can also just technically do that. Would that work? But then if he leaves Garchomp, then it's a problem. Alright, so let me just do this. We'll do that, and then we'll do this. Right? When Trick Room expires, Gholdengo cleans up. We'll try it like this. But wow, 3 in a row. What's going on, people? Do you guys really like Archaludon Rain that much? Can't play anything else? We put out 8 rentals, and you can't play any of them? You want to just play with the Pelipper and the Steel Dragon Bridge thingy? Alright. Oh, boy. Amoongus. Alright, I'm glad I got Taunta over here, and I'm glad I can Shadow Ball that Gholdengo right here, right now. I will do it. I have no choice. Bro, I'm gonna just do this. Yo. Let's see. If he Terra Steals, dang. But we'll see. I gotta taunt that Amoongus. Alright. He's thinking about it. If he just Terra Steals, then alright, good on him. But yeah. What are you doing? Do you know the team? Do you know this is the 3rd place team? We're thinking really hard here. Unless this is just nasty plot Gholdengo. Alright, that is us. That is us. Which means no Tera from that Gholdengo. I guess he's fine. So, Grimmsnarl, it was nice knowing you. But, I still think this is worth it. Alright, so we taunt the Amoongus. This is still okay. Alright, unless he goes for the hard read with the Shadow Ball. Goes for a trick! Okay. Did he give me Specs? What did he give me? He gave me Specs! Yo, guys! He gave me Specs! Okay. He gave me Specs. Alright, well, Gholdengo, I'll see you later. Okay. That works for me. Alright, so now we can start clicking screens and stuff. And he tried to Spore too. Oh, that's very good. That's funny. So now we can click screens and stuff. Oh my goodness. I guess that's a reasonable play, right? He wants to just trick me, you know, for the Trick Room stuff. So I understand the logic there. But yeah. And there's the Archaludon slot. Okay. So I can just click light screen first and start clicking Shadow Ball now. And yeah, I'm gonna ignore that thing and just keep targeting this Amoongus. Get it off the field. Alright, light screen comes out. Alright, if he wants to click Fast Cannon. Oh, he's going for... Oh, man, it's one of these Archaludons? Okay, so now I'm essentially neutralized. Quote unquote. So he's doing this stuff. Alright, so we go Shadow Ball. This is still like Specs, Tera. Should still deal a decent chunk here. Okay, that did like no damage, bro. Alright, and there's the Pollen Puff. Into what? My Grimmsnarl? Okay. So he's clicking Snarl. Okay, this might be time to even get into the Ursaluna, ideally. So, this thing is not doing any damage. Let me go into the Ursaluna. And let me also... I mean, I am Specs. Let me switch out this into... I don't want to just get snarled again, though. So I'm guessing we stay in a little bit? Maybe I can get out... Oh, yeah, I can't. Alright, if Gholdengo gets snarled, then okay. But again, we're gonna go into the Ursaluna first, and then we'll go into the Gholdengo here. It's fine. We'll just switch it out afterwards. But he's just gonna keep clicking snarl, then okay. If not, then he switches it up, then sure. Alright. Gholdengo first. Alright. The goal is to try and put pressure next turn, ideally. See, again, Snarl, it's gonna hurt, but it's still like fine, quote unquote. Because then next turn I have other ideas. Again, Pollen Puff comes out. A little bit of chip into, again, essentially nothing. Alright. So he shakes off the taunt, but again, he can't Spore regardless. He did Snarl me, but this is still like okay. I can trick the Amoongus too. So I can also do that. I can trick the AV. I have the Headlong Rush pressure. He did not commit the Tera. So honestly, I still want to click Facade onto this slot. And I don't want to give that thing the Specs. I'm just gonna go over... You know what? I'm still gonna click Shadow Ball on this slot. Still gonna do it. And also, oh, you know what I can do? Now I'll re-switch it. I'll go into P2. I also wanted to go into Grim, but yeah, we got the light screen up. So that's still fine. Again, I just want to try and get rid of this Amoongus. We have Regenerator! That's kind of funny. Swaps the... Oh no, is this Basculegion? Good play. If it is, great. Oh, it's Pelipper. Oh, okay. So then what are we doing? Are we clicking the... What's the play? Is this Electro Shot? Is that going into the Gholdengo slot? Okay, there's the Grass Tera, so we forced that out. There. Alright, so we're going for the Electro Shot. This is going into the... It was going into the Gholdengo slot. It's going into P2 now. You might kill me. Okay? Because I don't have the Eviolite anymore. But we do have our screens. And we do get to click Facade here. Okay, it does look like a Sash. Okay. So that's still like okay. But again, Weather Ball pressure coming in hot. How do I want to do this? This is also still tricky because of the flying type stuff. He is still faster. I did not commit the Tera yet. I might have to do... Oh, yes, I did, actually. I committed it to the P2. Okay, this is tricky. I might have to just, like, protect this slot. And still click Shadow Ball over here. Get another hard read. I think Porygon can still take another one of these Electro Shots. But they're starting to ramp up here. And I'm gonna need Gholdengo's help soon. Okay. Porygon lives. And the Weather Ball went into the Ursaluna slot. So yes. Okay, so we get to kill the quote-unquote Pelipper over here. Okay. Problem now is he's got 2 special attack boosts. Okay. But again, we're still like in a decent spot, somewhat. P2 living is huge. But yeah. What is it? I think this was the, was this the Amoongus? Yeah, it was the Amoongus. Alright, so... We can still outspeed. I can still click Facade over here. If he clicks another Electro Shot, that's not great. But it's all about, like, living. Because that next one, I can just kill it. So how do I want to do this? Ramping up all this Electro Shot damage. We are faster next turn anyway, so... I think what I have to do is I'll force him to kill the P2. I'll force him to kill it. Let's see. Yeah, there's the Rage Powder. This is like still okay. Depends on what he wants to do with this Archaludon. Alright. Oh, he's going for the Draco. Oh, okay. So Ursaluna lives. That's huge. Alright. That's actually huge because now the P2 is gone. I mean, the Amoongus is gone. Wow. So the Grimmsnarl actually wins me this game because of the screens. Alright, Amoongus drops. Rocky Helmet. I get a free switch into Gholdengo, ideally. Technically Grimmsnarl. I can deal some chip damage. Right? You know, just before, you know, Gholdengo can come in and finish the job. Again, Shadow Ball is the key, but let's go into Grim first. Just to weaken him. But yeah. Just to get some chip damage, but yeah, that's kind of funny. Alright, anyway, and, you know, he lost all his, like, special attack buffs, so that's good too. So now we can just click Spirit Break. He can only kill one of us. And, again, he gave me this... That's kind of... Okay, he actually... Oh, yeah, that's right. He has Snarl. Alright, so the P2 drops. But, again, this is still fine because now we're still kind of chilling here. Again, we still have the Gholdengo with Choice Specs, Shadow Ball. And now he's -1, quote-unquote. Okay, and he can't click Body Press into our Gholdengo because, again, we are a Ghost type. So we're just going to keep chipping away. He does have Snarl still. That's the other annoying thing. But that was decent chip at the end of the day. So I still want to click Spirit Break again. And now I will go for the Shadow Ball. It is as... Actually, no, I don't. I go for the Make It Rain. Because, again, he's the only one left now. So yeah, I can just do this. And he's a Grass type, so I think we're just kind of fine. Okay. Oh, he's fast. That's a fast... He's faster than my modest Gholdengo. That's bad. That's actually bad. Wait, that's a very fast Archaludon. Because we're modest 204. Okay, that still should be enough. That's enough. I know he's getting like these stamina boosts, but we still should be fine. Like, he's not doing any damage to Gholdengo. Alright, yeah, we're okay. And he can't kill both anyway. Yeah, I was you usually don't run that much speed on an Archaludon, but he outsped my Gholdengo. It's kind of funny, but anyway, I think we just win. I think he just cancels. Yep. All right, GG's. So Grimmsnarl Screens wins us this game. We had enough bulk. All right. Okay, I almost kind of wish this was Archaludon rain. We got Dondozo. We got the 2-2-2 stuff. We got Weezing, Slaking, Tatsugiri, and then the Mycelium Might thing, and no... oh, well, there is a Weezing there, and then there's Gholdengo. Yeah, that's not good. Okay. Weezing is not good at all. I can taunt it, and I may have to do that. And I am gonna need the Porygon, believe it or not. I also have this thing. I can even burn the Slaking if he does do that. And then I can Struggle Bug the other thing if it comes down to it. So yeah, I think this might actually be like Volcarona game. Maybe. I don't have Thunderbolt. That's the problem also. Am I just gonna rely on like other stuff? Like, how do I beat... Do I leave Gholdengo behind this game and then just use the Annihilate? Is that what I'm doing? Am I just bulking up? Let me... I'm gonna still bring Gholdengo in the back end. Let's try this. Alright. Or did... Oh, wait. Did I just forget to bring the... Oh, no. I think I just forgot to bring my Trick Room Sweeper. Okay. Okay, so he's doing this. Yeah, I think I just forgot to bring my... Oh, boy. Okay, yeah, let me check. Oh, no, I did. Okay, I have the Gholdengo. Alright, so... I can click this. This is cool, right? Because, again, Struggle Bug hitting stuff. And... honestly... depends on his speed, too, right? Let's try. I'm gonna click Trick Room. Let's see what he does. Okay, we end up being faster with Struggle Bug. So... we get to reduce some damage here. I don't know what that Weezing is doing. Does it... oh, it is... alright, it is just a straight up Spore. Okay. That's fine, I think. Okay, he has Taunt. Alright, he's faster than my P2. Okay, so P2 falls for the Taunt. No Trick Room. Alright, so his Weezing does have Taunt confirmed. But again, I can still like keep doing this, and then I can still swap into you, per se, and try and get the advantage this way. Because I don't have Trick Room, but I don't think he has any damage. He does turn off my Guts ability, though. That's the problem as well. But at least he can't, quote-unquote, potentially sleep. Alright, he does sleep me. Alright, so... yeah, we're off to a great start here. I'm asleep everywhere. And I don't know what the Weezing does. He does just go for a Sludge Bomb. Does some chip. Alright, so... I can just blow up this thing, too. And just hope for the best. Alright, and obviously this can't do anything, so we just do that. Okay. So I'm still asleep. I have to... he takes... oh my god, that's way too much damage. Okay. Another Sludge Bomb comes out. Oh, that's... he crits me too, might as well. Alright, I'm gonna need the Volk to actually wake up this turn. Yeah, this is annoying. Alright, yeah. Okay, now we can go, I guess, into you. Yeah, I guess we should have just swapped into Gholdengo, technically. The sleep shenanigans. We have to wake up this turn, though. I will not accept anything less. Okay, we do. Alright, now we have to blow it up. Alright, there's the overheat. Okay. I thought he'd go for Earth Power, which is what I was thinking, but he just went for the Spore stuff. Okay. Alright, Sludge Bomb into my Volk. Another crit! Okay, excuse me. Alright, so now... you don't need quote-unquote Trick Room. Now I click Make It Rain. Depending on what he wants. There's the Slaking. So, what I'm going to do here is Will-O-Wisp this thing first. And then... I click Make It Rain. Okay? He protects... but what does he do with the Slaking? Does he hit the Gholdengo is the question. Alright, we Will-O-Wisp this thing, so that's good. Alright, and now we see what he decides to do with this thing. Alright, it is high horsepower. We live, so that's good. And it's Life Orb. Alright, so now we click the Make It Rain button. Alright, it should do some damage, of course. Oh, that's more than enough. Because he's gonna die next turn. Okay. So that's nice. So now what I can do is technically just redirect. And just keep clicking Make It Rain. I can also outspeed now. But I kind of want to swap. And go to my P2. Right? Because again, he will die next turn anyway. So I kind of want to preserve the Volk. Let's go into P2. Or better yet, what else can I do? Yeah, I'm going to go into P2. And... oh, let me do a double swap. Oh yeah, not you know, oh wow. I just got confused with my slots here. Alright, we're going for Make It Rain. I didn't want to do this. Because, you know, he was already burned. He was gonna die anyway. Alright, but there's another high horsepower. Oh, he just kills my Gholdengo anyway. Yeah, that's still okay, I think. Okay. So the Slaking goes down. I did not click in time. Alright, there's another Sludge Bomb. But again, this thing is trapped now. And we still have ideas. Okay, here's my Volk again coming in. What is coming in for him? It is his Gholdengo. We should outspeed that thing. And back in comes in my Volcarona. So now what I want to do is actually just click Shadow Ball over here. Just in case he wants to taunt. And I want to also... Do I click Struggle Bug? Or do I just blow him up? I kind of want to just blow him up. Let's see if he has Protect. I don't think he does. Alright, yeah, so there's the Overheat. Alright, so Gholdengo, nice knowing you. Yeah, man, yo, Volk carried this game. Volcarona goes crazy. All this Mycelium Might nonsense and this Weezing Slaking nonsense. Burning everything. This is good. You taunted the P2. I was never going for Trick Room. Okay. And now we just have to stab Shadow Ball here, which could have been even Tri-Attack. A little bit of chip. Alright, so now we just do this. Tri-Attack here. I can switch this out potentially and just go into here. Alright, I was never clicking Trick Room. I don't need to anymore. And again, this thing took a -1 Struggle Bug. So now we just do this. Alright, here's the Ursaluna. There's a Sludge Bomb comes out. We're totally fine with that. And now here we go. See? Proper positioning always wins. There we go. There's some luck for me. Alright, this guy got 2 crits. Give me something. Alright, there's his berry. Alright, so now we're just kind of chilling here. So he can do all he wants, but again, we're totally fine with this. His berry's gone. All we have to do is just keep hitting overheats, but this is it. It's over for him. Okay, I'm just gonna click Facade at some point, or even, but yeah, or you could just do that. I could have even just clicked the ground move. Oregon. I mean, Volcarona dominating there. Alright folks, so there's the rental one more time. So a very strange episode that we had here. We played 3 straight Archaludon reigns. I was a little worried if I was gonna be able to get in the Volcarona at some point. Maybe I can bring Volcarona in some of those games. It just depends on the rest of their team. But I was glad that I was able to showcase it in the final game at the very least. But Grimmsnarl does what Grimmsnarl does best. It sets up screens, it ruins damage calcs. And then from there, Porygon, along with Gholdengo and Ursaluna, also do the job relatively well. The Annihilape is also pretty good here with the safety goggles set. Bulk Up is also pretty solid overall. But I like the team. It's very bulky, has a lot of tools for a lot of different cases. So shout out again to Incineroar for 3rd place at Baltimore. That was a very, very well done there job by them. So give this one a go. Let us know how you do, and then we'll be back with another video in the next one. Peace out and have a good one.